We are the Morning Hustle.
Morning Hustle Show. We are at Media House BET Awards 2025. And please introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, what's up? It's Josh Levi in the building.
Yes, I love you. Okay, we talked to you last year, but a lot of things have happened since then, right?
Yeah.
Now, you got a brand new song out.
Yes.
You got a project that's coming.
Yes, I do.
And you got a little Destiny's Child inspiration there.
May
right?
or may not, yes.
Hometown.
Yes, H-Town, yeah.
So what was that the inspiration behind it? Because you know that is your roots, that you had to make sure you paid a little homage to your
For
to your
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Houston boy, and I also happen to love Beyonce
Yes.
and Destiny's Child. So
Yes.
it's a full circle moment. I grew up going to Music World, which was Matthew Knowles' label in Houston, and I used to see photos and posters of Destiny's Child on the walls, and I was like, who are these beautiful brown-skinned ladies?
Yeah.
And I fell in love, and I've always loved No 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 Part 2, so bringing energy to R&B, we had the idea, and now it's out.
So when it comes to your creating process, what does that look like for you when you're in the studio? Is there other people there? Are you alone? Is it dark? Do you write in the car? Like, how does it work?
It changes every time, you never really can predict when an idea or when God hits me with something to create. I love collaborating with people. Sometimes I'll just have a word, a phrase that's in my mind, just in the random moment, like in the shower, driving. But for Don't Go, I specifically was like, how can I do something that just helps me tell my story and put Houston on?
Yeah.
And we thought of No 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 Part 2, and yeah.
Yeah. So did you work with Matthew at any point in time?
I didn't work with him directly. I always just was around. I always would see him around.
Yeah.
So he was kind of like this far away person that I respected.
Right.
And I was like 9 and 10 years old growing up in Houston, so I was just like the little kid that was trying to be an entertainer and be a rock star that was still figuring things out. But I really respect him.
What do you feel like is the hardest part of your journey so far?
Oh, I was just telling somebody, I think it's like the tenacity part of it, just continuing to keep going. You know, I've been an artist, a singer since I was like 9 years old. So, here at 25, getting ready for my debut album, it's
so
really
crazy.
Psychologically crazy that a lot of people still don't know me, but this is like my debut. But I've also been working towards this for so long. So I think that's like the weird part, is just taking it one day at a time and still putting myself out there.
They may not know you, but they definitely know your songs. You have viral songs that have gone so big. Did you even imagine that birthday, your first record that went crazy?
Yeah.
Did you imagine that was going to be a viral hit, or was that just something when you played it, was you like, this is one of them ones?
I will say I always believed in that song.
You did.
From day one. And a lot of people on my team didn't see the vision. They was just like, maybe don't put this even on the EP. And I fought for it. Yeah.
So it almost didn't even make it on.
I was going to put it on there always. There was people.
You I get the final say, okay?
Yes. I was like, this song is going to make people dance. It's going to make people feel good. It's going to bring energy to R&B. We got to make it happen. And I always felt good about it. And it does make me really happy that, my music can force people to do their little two-step. So
I love that.
I like that.
What do you feel like the difference is between your music maybe a few years ago versus what you're going to be putting out on this debut album?
Man, this debut album is, I feel like, the most elevated version of me, of Josh Levi. Like I said, I've always brought energy to R&B. I grew up dancing. I love bass. It's a very Houston vibe to it. But I think this is just maybe the most refined version of what I've always done, It's not really a brand new or different thing than what people have known me for. It's just, I guess, the most highest version of it, I'd like to think. And it's a lot of heart, too. I've opened up a lot in my music, but I feel like on this album, you'll know me better than you maybe ever have, just from being vulnerable and really sharing, relationship stuff and heartbreak and just what's been going on in my life and my brain and my mind. I really put it all into this album.
Yeah, and your fashion game is always on point.
Appreciate you.
What are
Thank
we
you.
doing with that? Are you going to start doing some more modeling? You're going to have some clothing line? Because I really love the way your style is. Like,
Thank you.
It's OD dope. So
I love clothes. I love fashion. I'm definitely going to do merch with my album that kind of has like the aesthetic of like what I like to have. Yesterday I was deciding on whether or not I was going to do Fashion Week in Paris this month.
You need to. You have to.
I really want to.
I want to see you walking in these shows. I feel
I would love to.
You have the whole everything.
The aura?
For it. Yeah, the aura, the look, so you talked about relationships. I'm going to let you go because you got to. Okay, they're wrapping me up.
Right.
But will we see a relationship, or is that something that you're going to keep private to yourself? Would you pop out?
You never know with me.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty private person. But you never know.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it at that.
You might pop out on the carpet with somebody.
Yeah, I just might. If you see me with a shorty, it is what it is.
How does somebody holler at you anyway, if they wanted to? Are you single?
I got my eyes on a shorty right now.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
So I'll answer by saying that.
Yeah, is she in the industry?
She is, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A singer like you?
She is, yeah.
What?
Not you asking all the questions.
I want to know who it is.
I'll leave it at that. Okay. But you said how does somebody holler at me? I think just by being chill, by being themselves. I get like weirded out, so just somebody that's not weird. You know what I'm saying? This is chill. I'm chill.
Josh, thank you so much for stopping by and talking to us. We wish you the most success. And when that album comes out, come back and talk to me. What's the name of the album?
Hydraulic. Out this summer. I'm going to hit you up. You're going to have me?
Please, absolutely. Right. Come to Atlanta. Come sit down and talk to us.
Will do.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Josh.
We are the Morning Hustle.